Well, the ABC 17 Storm Track Weather Alert team has issued a weather alert day for tonight, beginning at 5 p.m., lasting till 7 a.m. on Friday. Right now, we are tracking some snowfall starting to move in from the southwest, seeing a little bit of blue on the radar. Thankfully, here in Columbia, not reaching the ground just yet, but in the next several hours, we're going to start to see it transition back to some snowfall. Now, taking a look at the ABC 17 Storm Track FUTURETRACK, we are tracking that snow and sleet moving into central Missouri this afternoon, and really going to see a little bit of uncertainty in this circled area. That's going to be that line where that freezing mark is. Could see snow and sleet along that line. Moves a little bit further south, going to see more snowfall around the I-44 corridor. But right now, looking at more sleet on the I-44 corridor and I-70 corridor, looking at some snowfall here in central Missouri. Now, we do get a break throughout the overnight hours, but then tomorrow morning, going to see the bulk of the accumulation and issues as you're heading out the door. Going to see a similar setup to what we see this afternoon, but then we see that snowfall really start to become widespread and dominant precipitation across much of central Missouri. Then, by Thursday afternoon, starts to move out of the area, but those temperatures are going to be well below freezing. Now, the issue with this system is going to be that 32-degree line in that low-level jet. Now, what that pretty much does is it melts that snow as it comes down through that layer. Then it refreezes as it gets closer to the surface, and that's going to lead to that sleet. Now, that difference is going to lie anything north of this line, going to be most likely snowfall, but anything on this line and south, going to most likely see sleet falling. That could lead to some widespread sleet down towards I-44 corridor and south, like I had mentioned. That does start to pull out, though, Thursday afternoon, and could see anywhere from quarter of an inch to half an inch possible along that area. Now, north, going to be looking at more snowfall here in central Missouri. Looking at 1 to 2 inches for the most likely amount. The high end could be see some isolated areas at 3 inches. But down towards I-44, looking like mostly sleet on the back end. Could see some snow, though, start to pull back through as that freezing line starts to move down south. But a little bit of relief on the way as we head off into the weekend. More sunshine starts to pull back into the area, get closer to those average temperatures, usually sitting at 47 degrees for the high here in central Missouri. Then next week, all the way back up to 50 degrees. So warmer temperatures are on the way, just got to hold out a little bit longer.